everybody. Welcome back to another episode of CoinLogic TV. I am your host, The Logical Dude, and today is November the 23rd, 2020, and it is a Monday. So happy Monday to you guys. We're getting another week started here. So today we are going to be doing the Monday market update. And so let's take a look at what I am calling now the CoinLogic Index. These are basically the coins that we are invested in here at the CoinLogic desk. So Bitcoin is finding some consolidation around 18,300 to 500 range. It's been kind of bouncing back and forth. But the big story has been Ethereum. Ethereum did cross over 600, but then did get rejected, and we're back down 594.04. But total gain of the day of 8.4%. You got Chainlink up, back up to 1483. Basic attention tokens back up to a quarter, 25 cents. That is, for those of you who are not in the U.S. And we've had Nexo token, which has been one of my best investments here lately, is up to 24 cents, almost 25 cents. Did hit 25 and 26 at one point, but came back down. And then we got Pax Gold, which is based to the price of gold, which is looking at $18.53 right now. And then we've got Energy, which is still on the watch list. I needed to pull the trigger last week, but had some things come up, so wasn't able to actually get my investment in there before this kind of took a run up. But that's okay. That's still a good buying price for me. So I'm going to get back into Energy pretty soon. But then Hive has been on a little bit of a rise, so we'll talk about that in the charts here in just a moment. And then we've got our Hive back dollar, which is, like I said, it's a very loose peg to the dollar. It was down to like 87 cents at one point in the last couple of days, back up to 98. So, not really sure how the dynamics of the Hive back dollar works on that, as far as the peg and everything is concerned. But yeah, so, we got some of that. So that's really the stable coin I watch. Feeless to move things around, One thing that I love about the Hive blockchain is the fact that you have human readable addresses. So your account name is your address. So you don't have all this, crazy encrypted numbers. You just send money to coinlogic.online or the logical dude or whatever your username is. So it's pretty cool. So you can do that with Hive or Hive back dollars or any of the Hive tokens. So one thing that I do before we jump into the charts, I want to talk about some changes that I made here on the site. And one of those is if you come over here to the More tab, I've cleaned this up a little bit. So what we've done is we've added 3 links, and we're going to go over those real quick. One is the CoinLogic on Leo Finance. So what we're doing at this point is I am posting just these videos, and any articles that are written are going to be posted to the Leo Finance platform. Touched on Leo Finance in another one of my videos. I'm going to be doing a little bit more of a deep dive at another time. But yeah, we've added what we've done thanks to the Hive RSS team. We're able to pull in our Hive, our feed from the Hive blockchain, and we're able to link that with the Leo Finance interface. So when you click on one of these, it's going to take you to the Leo Finance interface where you have the full article, you can watch the video, and that kind of thing. So we're going to be making all of our posts to Hive here. It'll be linking through our thing here. So it's not always just going to be videos. We're going to be doing just some basic like post, charting analysis and that kind of thing as we go along. And yeah, so we are integrated with Leo Finance. So at this point, so we're not that's saving some time in posting here, there, and everywhere. So we're posting in one place and we're able to pull it up through RSS feeds. Now videos we're posting into other places, and that's another one of the changes that we're going to talk about, and that is CoinLogic TV. So if you go to just CoinLogic TV, and we'll type that in, coinlogic.tv, it links you to the page that you were just looking at. So you have 3 choices on where you can watch our videos. You can watch it on 3Speak, where every one of them get posted first. This is where everything gets posted first, is 3Speak, which is on Hive, and it's a decentralized platform. It's beautiful. So they're working on a full decentralization process. Then you've got BitChute. BitChute is another crypto-based kind of, platform. They are currently having some issues with hosting and that kind of thing. So I'm posting to there, just started posting to there. So we'll see how long we can post to BitChute. And then we're still posting to the masses on YouTube. So you can choose your platform, but choose wisely. I highly suggest watching things on 3Speak so that you can get away from the big, massive monsters of YouTube. But, we've got to... we've got to support the masses. So if you are watching on YouTube, we do appreciate a good subscribe, a like on the video, and share it with your friends. Say, hey, come check out this this dude that just kind of rambles on after taking some dabs and talks about crypto. So, yeah. Anyway, because that's what the dude does. Full disclosure. So the last addition that we made is we also integrated the Leo Dex. So on the Monday market updates, I would like to actually start incorporating some Hive markets as well. So we talk about the main markets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stuff like that. I would like to take a look at some of the Hive secondary markets at this point. So Leo Dex is a great place to be able to do that. You can take a look at all the different Hive tokens. You can see which ones are ranging the highest based on the way this sorts is it sorts by volume here. So not necessarily by market cap. So you can see the coins that run the most, and that's Dark Energy Crystals. This is for the Splinterlands game. The Leo Finance token is absolutely on a tear. The Sim D-City token, that's definitely going to be one of the things that we're going to be talking about in one of the next videos coming up on why you should invest in Hive. And the B, which is the base Hive Engine token. So you have to buy this to be able to start your own token, that kind of thing. They keep this pretty closely pegged to Hive as much as possible. And then you can just kind of see some of the rest of the top coins here. And yeah. And you can also come up here, and if you know of a certain coin like my token, which is the Hivelist token. Hivelist token is for my e-commerce exchange. Or not really an exchange, it's just an e-commerce platform. So you can go to hivelist.io, go to the blockchain classifieds. If you have something that you want to sell, think of Craigslist on the blockchain. That's my platform, and so that's my token. You can also go and look up my other favorite token, which is Weed Cash. So, and you can see what Weed Cash is doing for the day. So we're going to start integrating some of the Hive markets in with our Monday market updates. Thanks to the Leo Dex, and because this is absolutely the best platform to look at the Hive second layer token system. Even the hive.engine.com, it really needs some work as far as the interface is concerned. The Leo Finance guys have done it right. It looks amazing. I really love what they're doing here. The charts look awesome. The styling of them is great. They have depth and volume charts here. You can go down here and see all your order books and place your limit and market orders, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to be using this a lot in our CoinLogic videos. So thanks to the guys at Leo Finance for getting that, for producing such an amazing site. We will be using it, as well as integrating with Leo Finance directly through CoinLogic. All right, so those are basically the changes that we just made to the site that I wanted to share with you. So now let's talk about some charts. All right, this is the exciting stuff. So Bitcoin, like we said, was going to start consolidating at some point. It took a rise up again the other day, but yeah, we've been consolidating the last couple of days. You see, we took a big drop down here. It was a real quick, pump and dump kind of thing. Probably trying to liquidate some longs here is probably what they were trying to do, but it looks like they got stopped real quick by the bulls and said, nope, we're going back up here. So you can see we're kind of doing this, a little bit of a correction, a little bit of a step down. How steep this is going to be before it makes another move, who knows? But you can see we still have some declining volume going on. Our MACD has actually made a little downward curve down. That doesn't always mean that it's going to drop. We haven't confirmed this. The sell signal is not confirmed until the blue line crosses the red line here on the MACD. That's when you have a confirmed sell signal. And then you have down here on the RSI, it is ticking to a downward slope here on the RSI, but we're still way in overbought territory. So you can always watch for some kind of correction back down to the, into the RSI, neutral zone here, basically, is what this is. So just be on the lookout, my friends. This may be a temporary top for a little bit before we have a little bit of a recorrection and then come back. Currently looking at a couple of different lines of support right now. One of those lines of support is around the 16,400, 16,500 range here. And then the next level down is looking around that 14,000 range. That 14,000 range, as you know, is definitely past resistance from the previous top we had back here in 2019 before we went on this big monster run up that we've had in the last, month or so, or in the last month. So we got these two levels that I'm looking at here. If we take a bounce off of here, that's amazing. If it goes down lower, I'm looking for it to go back down to around the $14,000 range for just a short amount of time. I don't see it happening very long. We may come back down to it on a scammy wick, here or there. Who knows? But these indicators here are telling me that we're gonna, that we're due for a little bit of a correction here. We need some cooling off on Bitcoin. So that may be happening because Ethereum and the altcoins are making a run. So it looks like what's happening is the money is flowing from Bitcoin into the altcoins. So, because, you got the rest of crypto YouTube and everybody else screaming, altcoin season, altcoin season. Well, altcoins are definitely hitting a pump, as you can see. So, just be careful out there because they're pumping hard. So it could, people could start taking profits at some point. So just look at your indicators. Look at, you can check out here. Ethereum has busted through the Bollinger Band. It's basically just said, what Bollinger Band? We don't care about no Bollinger Bands, which is going to be an indication that there's going to be a correction down. And if you go up this high, it may be a bit of a sharper correction. So just watch out for a drop back into the 550 range, back down, maybe even down towards like 500, 490, something like that. We have jumped into the overbought category here on the RSI on Ethereum, but I don't see a downturn yet. Not seeing any kind of downturn here yet. So we may still be on a rise, so who knows? Just be safe out there if you're doing any kind of trading, leverage trading, especially anything like that. All this dude is doing is looking for buy signals because I'm not selling my crypto anytime soon. 1, I don't want to deal with capital gains taxes. 2, I'm using my crypto as collateral. So if I need to borrow money against it, I can borrow money against it, and I can pay it back and not getting taxed on any of that because you don't get taxed on debt. So, yay. And I still always get to keep my crypto. So, that being said, Nexo has been an amazing way for me to be able to do that. So Nexo.io, I'll put my link down in the description, all that kind of good stuff. Is a great platform to be able to kind of use as a collateralized banking kind of situation for yourself. I'm doing it for my business. I'm creating like a credit system for my business to be able to, pay bills out of and that kind of thing if I need, because a lot of my business revenue is with crypto. So that's what I'm basically using as my crypto bank, and it's been pretty awesome. In combination with like my BitPay card and that kind of thing, it's been really cool. And if you have to, I can go through Coinbase with USDC and send that out to my PayPal account, which is pretty easy if I need to get out to fiat for any other reason, to like pay a bill or something like that. So that's definitely doable. But Nexo is a great platform to do that, and their coin has been absolutely just doing amazing stuff. I bought in back here around 12 cents, and I'm very happy with basically doubling my investment on that at this point. What that has done is it's also risen the ceiling level for my account. So you have to have at least 10% Nexo tokens staked in your account to get the higher earn levels and the lower borrowing levels. So higher earn levels, lower borrowing levels. Plus, that puts you in the running for dividends if you do the KYC and everything. So I went ahead and did that, and I will be earning 30% quarterly on their dividend structure, which is really awesome. So Nexo is a great platform if you want to get into collateralizing your stuff. And instead of selling, just borrowing against it. So one I want to talk about real quick is I want to talk about Hive. So back to talking about, you always talk about Hive. Well, I love Hive, and Hive doesn't get enough love on the mainstream platforms. So, because I'm not just sharing on ThreeSpeak, I'm not just sharing on BitChute, I'm also sharing on YouTube, Facebook, all that kind of stuff, just because, preaching to the choir isn't going to really get us anywhere. So we need to reach out to the masses. So that's what I'm doing, and I want to tell the masses about our beautiful platform that we call Hive. So Hive is looking like we kind of found a bit of a bottom. We're on a nice little uptrend at the moment that we've been on for a couple of weeks at this point, because this is on the daily chart here. And we're looking like we're on a nice little uptrend rise. It's like a slow and steady kind of thing with Hive. I honestly, there's a lot of people that, we want to see Hive move. We want to see Hive go to $1. Well, the way that the Hive system works is it's based on resource credits. And so if Hive jumps up too quick, you can burn resource credits too quick. So I like the slow and steady rise of the actual Hive platform, and then earning Hive as I go along, as well as the second layer tokens. It's kind of like Hive has become my engine for my business, basically. All my investments, and which I'll go into in the next video, is why to invest in Hive. All of these different little earnings that I have through this platform are what's earning my Bitcoin, my Ethereum, and my USDC and that kind of thing. It's actually paying my server bills and that kind of stuff. So, I love this platform. I would actually rather see it nice and kind of steady and stable for a while than doing a bunch of choppy, volatile stuff. Because this is a platform. Hive is the base layer of a platform. It's not necessarily something that you just trade and pump and dump and that kind of thing, We like to build stuff, not necessarily be degenerate traders all the time. That's just, or gamblers. That's just my thing. Hive is definitely doing a nice little slow rise, though. It's nice to see a little bit of an uptrend going here, because we've been on such a downtrend for so long. It's finally starting to see a little bit of rise. This is giving us a little bit of breath of life. So, and it's definitely being confirmed by the MACD and the RSI doing a nice little rise up and hitting into some good neutral territory. MACD is about to hit the 0 line here. RSI has crossed over the 50 line. So we're in some bullish neutral territory here with Hive. So I'm excited about the future of this particular blockchain and all the many projects that it has being built on top of it. So anyway, I think that's where I'm going to leave you right now. Awesome bullish news as always. Go check out coin-logic.com, because you can get all the latest news at one place. You don't have to go to many different sites. You've got everything being fed into our news center. You can check out charts. You can even come up here if you want to see a different coin. You want to see, let's see here. You want to see what ADA's doing, because Cardano's been absolutely going nuts. So let's go check out, and you can come up here and you can change the charts. So you can come in here and do a bunch of charts. The only thing is it's not going to save your charts here. So this is just a quick place for you to kind of look at everything. News, charts, don't forget about our screener. And then you can also come and interface with us here on the Hive blockchain through Leo Finance. And then come check out our different video platforms. And then come invest and trade on the Hive blockchain through some Hive engine tokens on our second layer platform using the Leo DEX. So guys, that's going to be it for me today. Y'all have a great Monday. Be cool, be real, and abide. Don't get wrecked. Trade logically. Have a great day. Peace.